everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here to do another vendor wax haul video. I actually filmed this video this morning, but decided to refilm it for two reasons. One, because I realised partway through that my sense of smell was not fantastic, so I'm still kind of in and out with that a little bit at the moment, and it seems to be pretty good this evening, but this morning I don't think it was quite there. The other reason is because, I'm just a giant inflamed mess at the moment, which tends to happen to me every time I get sick. And I'm not, I could go on for ages about all of the health stuff that I have going on, but I realized when I filmed the video, so I've gotten quite inflamed in my eye, and I realized this morning that it looked like my eye looked like it was half closed. It didn't feel like it was half closed, but when I watched the video back, it looked like it was half closed. And it was already my slightly lazy eye, because I do have one eye that's slightly... So basically, I didn't want to put it up. And it's possible my eyes still look... Although I think they're both kind of equal opportunity inflamed now. They both kind of feel a little bit puffy and gritty. That's fine. It's fine. So if my eyes look a little bit funny, that's what it is. But I didn't even realize that until after I watched a little bit of the video back. So this video will focus on Dessa's Homespun scents. So this was a pre-order that I did. She had a pre-order that closed not long ago. It was the pre-order before that. So Dessa went for a long time without a pre-order, about a year I think. Her model used to be 100, always pre-orders. So she would open up like over 200 scents. You could order as much as you want until she reached her her production limit, which was, she would usually hit it sort of before, around an hour or so. I mean, it depended release to release, but an hour, I wouldn't expect it to stay open longer than an hour. But it was great because you could pick whatever shape you wanted, whatever scent you wanted. She had builder bars, so you could pick a chunk and an overpour, and she would pour it together in a bar. So kind of like a way of doing customs. Pardon me. And that was really awesome. So while I didn't mind the shift to ready to ship that she did a while ago, I was kind of hanging out for that pre-order model because I just did love that flexibility of being able to choose whatever. So when she said she was bringing the pre-order back, I had to jump in. I definitely wanted to do some bars because I just love the creativity of that and the ease of that. So yeah, it's awesome. She's done another pre-order. I didn't participate in the pre-order that's just gone because I knew I had this on the way, and it was a very fall heavy pre-order, which I don't need a huge amount of fall stuff right now. We're at the end of winter. So anyway, I'll get stuck into it. I did unpack the first time I filmed this, and sorry, I am going to sound funny because it's late at night and I get, gross at this time of night. So I did unpack. You get, hang on, I'm just going to clear my throat properly. Alright, that's better. So you get this bag, and you get 3 samples in there, plus her card. So that's her details there. You get a thank you card as well, and then a really awesome card that I think that walks through how she thinks you should, or her recommendations for melting. So, things about cure time, how to cut it, personal preference as to how much to put in the warmer, which I think is a great idea, because it's, she suggests 0.7 to 0.8 ounces per warmer, which is exactly pretty much what I aim. Sometimes some vendors I can use less than that, but I find that's a good, a good amount to use. Recommendations about wattages of warmers, all airflow, all of that kind of, stuff that is good to know to, maximize your throw. All there on the back of the card. And then here, just a lovely little personalized thank you note too. So, samples that were in that bag. Here's 1, 2. Sorry, I was pretty sure there was 3 of them, and I can only see 2 right now. I'm not sure where the other one's gone. It will probably turn up as I go, hopefully. Alright, so the first one I have is Haunted Carnival. I don't know the notes. So I'm just looking around on the floor near me to see if it's dropped. So this smells, yeah, this morning I couldn't smell much of this one, and I definitely can now. This smells quite spiced, like I feel like I'm getting clove. Or maybe like apple. Yeah, it kind of just smells like an apple and clove scent. And I think I did the other scent, the one that I can't see right now, was like an apple caramel butter. And that one, hang on, I'm just going to pause and find it. Yeah, so the other sample was apple butter caramel. And I remember wondering if maybe the two had got mixed up because, and I still think this one, this Haunted Carnival makes me think of like an apple caramel kind of scent, but with some spice. So the actual apple butter caramel one, it looks like that. Yeah, so this one still smells kind of subtle to me. Like this morning it smelled kind of subtle, but I thought it might have been my nose. But it still kind of doesn't. It smells almost like an apple marshmallow blend. Like a lot of sweetness, but not like a heavy caramel sweetness. So that one's interesting. It's a lot... Pardon me, I'm sorry. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. But it does smell good. And then the last sample that I have is Cupcakes at Tiffany's. In a slightly squished bunt. So Cupcakes at Tiffany's, I don't mind on its own. I don't mind it in some blends, but I don't like it on its own. I get a really strong kind of toffee note, and I don't love that. So if I melt this, I will blend it. Because, yeah, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, like, yeah, it's fine in blends, but it's not for me on its own. Okay, let's talk about the Builder Bars first. So I did 3. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be filming it tonight either, but it's doing my head in having so much wax from this order box just not packed away. I mean, I know some people leave orders sitting and that's fine for them, but for me, I don't really have space for that. So, yeah, I've still got like more orders to do and I need to get them put away. So I really just want to get the filming done. But yeah, just this being sick has just thrown a massive spanner in my works. So the first bar I did is Zucchini, Creme Brulee, and Huckleberry Lane. So this one, I haven't tried either of those scents from Dessa's before, but I mean, I have tried a zucchini bread. And I've been really enjoying Huckleberry scents lately. So I went, look, the Huckleberry sounds awesome. I really want like a jammy zucchini bread scent. And just the Zucchini Creme Brulee, it just sounded a little bit more interesting. I have been quite into Creme Brulee scents lately. So this is what the bar looks like. So the chunks are the Huckleberry Preserves or Huckleberry Lane. And then the overpour is a zucchini bread creme brulee. So I love these bars. I love the flexibility of them. The only thing I don't love, and because I've, filmed this video once already and I've taken them out a few times, is I don't love how, because it's quite a tight fit, I find that when you're taking things in and out, you get, well, I don't know, maybe there's a way of avoiding it, but I always seem to get the zip lock kind of gunked up with wax and then it gets really hard to seal. So it's probably my only complaint with these bars. This combo smells amazing. I am so incredibly happy with this combo and that I did it and how it turned out. You get that really delicious, jammy huckleberry preserve scent. And it just smells like the most delicious berry jam. Like, definitely one of my favorite berry jam scents. And just a beautiful zucchini bread, but it's just offset with a little bit of a slight, caramelized creme brulee note. Oh, it's so good. I knew, I don't know why, but I just knew when I was perusing the list and I was kind of putting ideas together, I just meant those two scents have to go together. So I'm really glad I did that. Yeah, see, I'm having issues sealing that. Alright, so the next bar I did was Vanilla Butter Fudge and Palo Santo. So I've actually done this combo before. Not in a custom with another vendor, but with L3, because I've got her, I've got trig tarts of both her Palo Santo and her vanilla butter fudge. So I did that combo on my own and I really enjoyed it. So I just went, you know what, I really like Palo Santo with vanilla bakeries, and vanilla butter fudge, like it's a vanilla bakery but it's quite different. So I thought this would be a very different take on a sort of, you know, a quite commonly done vanilla kind of Palo Santo combo. So the chunks are the Palo Santo and the overpour is the vanilla butter fudge. Yeah, this is really, really good. Her Palo Santo, it's really good. It's the kind of woodsy one, but with the slightly incense spice tone. And it just sits so well with that vanilla butter fudge. Like, just, I love creamy vanilla Palo Santos, which this is, but the fudginess just makes it a little bit more gourmand. It's really good. Really, really good. This is the kind of combo I think you could probably do. Like, you don't, like, you could do this with pretty much any vendor, I think, that offers Palo Santo and vanilla butter fudge. Pardon me. And I think it would turn out, like, amazing. If you really kind of like those vanilla bakeries. So if you're sitting on those scents at home already or whatever, I recommend throwing them in your warmer together because they are really good. And yeah, this one, I need to clean the, I need to clean these little zip thingies because they're just, from taking the bars out a few times, because I've been testing my nose out, going, can I smell yet? Can I smell yet? Yeah, so anyway, I'll fix that up later. The last of the builder bars that I did was lemon, sugar cookies, and sweet macerated strawberries. So I knew I wanted to do a blend with sweet macerated strawberries. So sweet macerated strawberries, I actually have both of the bars. So I bought a bar of lemon sugar cookies and a bar of sweet macerated strawberries. Sweet macerated strawberries I got in a sample in my last order. It's not one I would have considered buying, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I'll tell you the description of it. Hang on. If I can find it. I'll have to dig around for it. I went, oh no, there it is. I went to the extent of putting all of the Dessa's wax away, and then I looked at my video and I went, I can't post that. So I had to pull everything out. So sliced strawberries coated in sugar until the natural sweet syrup is released. So I really do enjoy it. And I couldn't decide what I wanted to bakery blend it with. And in the end I went, you know what, I've been wanting a really good lemon strawberry bakery blend. I've tried a few and they haven't really worked for me. So I thought that this combo would work quite well. So obviously the lemon sugar cookie is the overpour and the sweet macerated strawberries is the chunks. Yeah, so I think this combo is going to work really well because the lemon is not like an overwhelming lemon curd type lemon. Lemon sugar cookie is just a really delicious lemon sugar cookie. And I feel like the strawberry works in that really well too. Neither of the two scents overpower each other, so I'm quite happy with that as well. Alright, so now all I have is the a bunch of, I say all, I've got quite a few of them, but I only ordered these Breakaway Bars. They are just my favourite shape for Dessa because they're just so easy to snap a piece off and put in the warmers. So I really just like, and I like how they store, I like how flat they sit. I just like this, really like this shape. So the first scent that I have here is sweet macerated strawberries. Figured I might as well pull this one because seeing as I was just talking about it. I love the aesthetics of Dessa's as well. Like just how shiny and red this is. I will say her wax, especially colours like this, it does stain my warmers. Probably one of the worst for staining because it doesn't just stain the colour, but I get like these brown, they almost look like scorch marks. Like I know they're not, but Yeah, I get these weird kind of brown, kind of almost like coffee ground kind of stains. You can clean them out, so it's not like the big deal, but it's just worth knowing that the pinks, the purples, the reds, the oranges, they all stain. But I love how vibrant this is. I love how shiny it is. I love looking, even if I haven't ordered from a particular pre-order, I love looking at the photos of Dessa's wax as she pours them, because she tends to put photos up every week, and there's just something so aesthetically pleasing about just seeing like a whole table of just shiny wax all in one color, or, you know, it just looks so awesome. But anyway, I just was sidetracked because I love the color of this. And I'm not normally big on like, oh, the color of wax. I'm like, but Dessa's colors really, you know, I really like them. Yeah, I really enjoy this strawberry scent. I'm probably going to blend it mostly. The last time I melted it, I did melt it solo, and I quite liked it. But I feel like this is a really good... It's one of the few strawberry scents that actually smells to me like what it's described as. Because it's not aiming to be like just a fresh picked strawberry from the garden or something. It is, they're coated in sugar and they're syrupy and they're delicious. And that is what this smells like. So yeah, I'm quite pleased to have more of that. So the other part of that bar was lemon sugar cookies. So this one is lemon sugar cookies, sweet icing and powdered sugar. I will say, I don't know why, because Dessa's wax, so I also love the texture of her wax, right? Because it's like it's not what's the word? Like, it's not soft, but you can just snap it. You don't need to microwave it to cook. It doesn't crumble. It's got this texture. It's pure paraffin, I'm pretty sure, and it's got this texture where it's like shiny, smooth, but also quite soft and pliable to work with. So I like that. The only downside I'd say is I find that the wax is quite susceptible to heat in transit, because this is the second year where I forwarded something during US summer, and the most heat damaged items in the box were all Dessa's. In fact, pretty much everything in my box looked pretty much perfect except for a couple of Dessa's items. So this one here, it's not bad, but it's just, you can tell that it's gotten a bit soft and it's had something, so it's bent a little bit. And sorry, the lighting's not showing it very well, but there's been something that's leaned on it and sort of squished that side. So it's fine, it doesn't matter, but it's just something that does happen with Dessa's in the heat. Oh, I love lemon sugar cookies so much. It is just my dream lemon bakery scent. It really smells like you've baked these delicious vanilla sugar cookies, but with like lemon zest in them. So they're not lemon iced, and there's lemon in, like, baked into the cookie. It is so good. Like, just beautifully sweet, really delicious scent. So I love that one. The other one that was two other ones that were part of my blends. I did get quite a few bars that I also put in my blend. So I got some Huckleberry Lane, which is Nana's homemade fresh huckleberry preserves. Because I went, look, I wanted it with the zucchini bread, but I knew that I would probably enjoy it enough to be able to melt it with other blends or even on its own. Oh, it's such a delicious jammy scent. Like, I realized that with berries, I actually seem to like these berry blends, because huckleberry, I'm pretty sure, is a blend of a few different berry scents, and wild berry as well. And they are like my favorite berry type scents. It's just sweet and jammy and just absolutely delicious. So I love, love, love that. I'm really into jam scents at the moment. But a lot of like raspberry jam and strawberry jam, a lot of those oils out there don't work for me. So things like blackberry jam, huckleberry, those kind of things, that's the kind of jams that I am really getting into at the moment. So vanilla butter fudge. So this is sweet cream butter vanilla extract. And it says there is no chocolate or fudge in this. I find that a bit weird. I'm pretty sure on the website it said there is no chocolate in this, which I get. Totally cool to clarify there is no chocolate notes in that scent. But for vanilla butter fudge, to say there's no fudge in it is a bit strange. So I don't know if that's just like a typo or what, but anyway. I really do enjoy her vanilla butter fudge. I do think it's a bit sweeter and more vanilla-like than some of them. Some vanilla butter fudges to me have almost like a yeasty note. Like they kind of are reminiscent of bread, but with a bit of a sweeter vanilla touch. And I don't quite get that tone from this. So yeah, look, I'm just trying vanilla butter fudge from everywhere. I'm loving it everywhere. There's a few different types out there between different vendors, but I enjoy them all. So I'm just going to be happy to blend that, I think. Circus Under the Stars. So this is a house blend. I do love that she always denotes if it's a house blend. Palo Santo blended with funnel cake, caramelized apple, cotton candy, and hints of bonfire. So I don't often go for like caramel, apple, funnel cake, cotton candy type blends, but this one caught my eye because A, it's got the bonfire, and I do love Dessa's bonfire scents. She does not shy away from a smoky scent. And she had this version with the Palo Santo and without, and I went, well, the Palo Santo is going to amp up the woodsy smoky element of it, which is what I kind of want from this, so I'm going to go with the Palo version. And it does smell really good. I have begun to start enjoying caramelized apple scents, but it really depends on how they're done. But this smells good. I can smell caramel apple. It's not like a heavy smoldering bonfire, which sometimes her scents can be. This one's not. It's almost stronger on the Palo. Like it's almost more woody than smoldering bonfire, which is surprising. Normally Palo would hide. And I can smell the bakery elements from the funnel cake too. So that does smell really good. Okay. Floating Lanterns. So this is another house blend. This is Sweet Lavender, Apricot, and Tangerine. So inspired by Tangled. So this is one of her Main Street Memories collection scents, which is like her Disney inspired line. This one smells really good. So I was a little bit nervous about it because lavender is such a hit or miss scent for me. But I do love tangerine. And I went, look, it's probably going to be more fruity than lavender because of apricot and tangerine. And it really is. And the apricot is the most noticeable part. And it feels like, to me, like it smells like those sort of apricot bars that you get that are rolled in coconut. I can smell that kind of apricot. But I can smell tangerine as well. And I know there's lavender in there, but it's not like in your face. You know, this is definitely more fruity to me than it is lavender. So I really like that one. I haven't really dabbled much with apricot scents, but if they all smell like that, I'd be right into it. Hang on. Here we go. Haunted Doom Buggy. So this is another house blend. Charred mahogany, teakwood, sandalwood, and amber vanilla. So mahogany and teakwood aren't always a combo that I love together, but I think I was pulled in by the sandalwood and the amber vanilla here. And yeah, I do like this. Like, it's woodsy, but I get a strong charred note. And definitely vanilla too. Like, there's a kind of incense tone from that sandalwood and that amber. So it's not like a heavy mahogany teakwood scent at all. It's actually a lot smoother, smoky, but amber vanilla. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely, like, well blended, I'd say. Main Street Waffles. So this is mouse-shaped waffles, melted butter, thick maple syrup. I used to, this type of scent once upon a time, I would not have gone anywhere near, but I've evolved. And this is really good. It is very syrupy. Very buttery too. But, I mean, I have had some syrupy, particularly pancake type scents that haven't worked for me. There's a sort of note to them sometimes that just is quite off-putting. But I think because this is waffles, not pancakes, it's better. And this is not overly sickly sweet, overly gooey or anything like that either. Like, it's dense and delicious, but it's not, yeah, it could be sickly, but it's not. So that's good. Fresh raspberry sauce. So this is authentically sweet and tart fresh raspberries, no floral notes. This one's snapped, so I'll just pull out this part. So yeah, this one smells pretty much like crushed up raspberries and seeds and stuff. It's more tart than sweet, but I mean, I guess there's a sweetness there. It's not completely tart. It is really good. It is probably one of the closest sort of authentic kind of raspberry scents I have smelled. So I do like that. I probably will blend it though, more so than melting it by itself. Pirates Voyage. So this is Pirates of the Caribbean inspired. It's sea spray, aged wood, cannon smoke, musty water. So I think I've had this one before, back when she used to do shot cups in her pre-orders. And I remember really liking it, and I do still really like it. I have had Pirates of the Caribbean ride inspired blends before, but this one I think is my favourite. It just smells like salty and woody and mossy, and I know it says musty water, and that sounds like it's not going to smell great, but it just smells, it smells mossy, you know? Oh, it's really, really good. It's a really nice, like, it's aquatic without being overly salty or, just, yeah, it's kind of settled, but it's not too mossy, but it's a bit, you know, it's just a good balanced scent. Burnt sugar cotton candy brulee. So this is burnt sugar cotton candy and creme brulee. So I've had this before and I really enjoyed it. I really like this shade of pink. It's like a deeper pink. This one, I was so nervous that it was going to be like sickly sweet or just too much. And it is quite sweet. It is a very sweet scent. But like that kind of slightly caramelized burnt sugar and the creme brulee, they add depth and they just make it smell really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would last time. I just got a little pack of, like a little 4-pack of bunts. And I went through it really quickly because I really enjoyed it. The last scent I have here is Sweet on Paris. So this is Blackberry, Lemon Meringue and Vanilla. It's a BBW type duplicate. I just threw this in because I'm pretty sure I've seen around the place this is a scent that's getting harder to get. So I just wanted to have some on hand. I don't mind it. Pardon me. It's not a bad scent and I don't mind it in blends. It's not like a crazy favourite for me. Because it's probably a bit too body care like for me to melt on its own. Like I really enjoy the blackberry and lemon and vanilla, but I would want that to smell bakery like, and this smells like that but body care. So I find it blends well. I think you can blend it with bakery to kind of edge that body care like aspect out. So that's what I will do with that. That's it. That is everything that I got from Dessa's Homespun Scents. Really happy with what I got as usual. I've been ordering from Dessa's for quite some time and I just love the business, love the model, love the wax. It's all good. So I'm going to leave it there. I still need to try and do my empties video tonight. I don't know how I'm going to go with that though, but yeah, anyway. I hope you're all doing really well and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.